A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sun Devils will kick it away to get this game going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
For the defense coordinator this week, already telling us about gap integrity, not giving his running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete, almost a 1st down interception here on the opening drive.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Looking to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And now the handoff. And that one produces a decent gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run the option. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Toss play to the running back going left. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
He's North End at the 33. Brings up second down.
Okay, ready? Second down after that previous play. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40, the 20, crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, ASU.
Touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Number 9. With the defensive score.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Rutgers 0.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. QB decides to keep it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a run here. I mean, that guy's got speed. He's elusive. He has the ability to escape. Here, the quarterback became a one-man disruptor and had the defense on their heels the whole time.
Grab behind the line. It's Black. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Got it. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona State 7, Rutgers 0.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff testing the middle. And they've got him.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Gain sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Arizona State offense takes over 1st and 10.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Receiver in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 40, using a strong stiff arm. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Got space, looking to score. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Third down, the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass this time. Caught on the outside. It's Black. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Third down play for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. That's a design quarterback keeper. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, and go get a touchdown.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Dump off caught by the running back. Tackle made after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There's not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pitch to the back. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. They'll run the option. Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Pitch to point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of him.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils. It was a foot race and he won it.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Arizona State 21, Rutgers.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Tackled after the interception, that would be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Arizona State 21, Rutgers 10.
The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Arizona State offense takes over. 1st and 10.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
6-9-1, Gators score.
And there's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Black 24. Black 24. Easy. Flex, flex, flex. Roll it, roll it.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Send the back in motion. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and the ball comes loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the single back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, ASU. This quarterback on fire today. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT.
Kick is good.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Arizona State 28, Rutgers 10.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight.
Intercepted by Arizona State. And they'll take over first and 10.
Receivers are bunched together. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll hand it off. That's a strong stiff arm. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Hand off to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Arizona State 28, Rutgers 10.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Who makes the grab? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And the Sun Devils churn out another first down. And here's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. And he's stopped after 84 yards, so 2nd and 6. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. And this one is getting ugly. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Arizona State 35, Rutgers 10.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The important third down play coming up. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That ball snagged for a completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. They're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
A 4th quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The ball is caught. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Got it.
The Scarlet Knights lining up here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. The Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Defense is coming after him. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that